Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, February 1st. And we are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. Well, it looks like Jay Powell didn't disappoint, but we have to keep things in perspective and context. Like I told my trading room, I'll be much more bullish if we close Friday night above our monthly balance high, with the weekly still up and the daily still up, things of that nature. I always say one day doesn't make a market. Yes, we popped through our monthly balance, but remember, it's a $64 5-month balance. We took the high of it by like $2. It's not a daily balance, it's a monthly. So I'm certainly not calling the monthly up just yet. But there are a lot of positive factors right now as far as the weekly being up. The daily came out of a 5-day balance to the upside. So we're going to see if we carry this forward. So Friday's close should give us a better indication. Why Friday? Because tomorrow night you have all the big tech earnings. You have a couple of rate decisions by European country, the bank, and you have non-farm payroll on Friday morning. So once that's all digested, plus let's keep in mind they have to digest today's news from the Fed. Even though the market ripped, they digest everything tonight. So by Friday night, we should have a pretty good idea. The one thing that surprised me, again, J period doesn't surprise me the way they just go all over the place. The one thing that did surprise me is when K period, Curly of our three stooges, I thought we had a chance to pop the top and get going. And then all of a sudden, we came down in K, not only made a new low, but took back the trend day from yesterday in ES and SPY incredibly misfilling the single prints by 1 penny. You think even with all that kind of volatility that it's not still mechanical? We did 17 million, I believe, in K. I'll tell you right now. Nope, 15 and a half. We did 15 and a half million shares in K. They misfilling the single prints by 1 penny. Utterly amazing. As far as the other ones, triple Qs, they explode out of their daily balance to the upside. They had a perfect 11 for 11 wide POC, so they have the point of control to carry forward, and they held 2 sets of single prints, KL and a price probe. Russell, they had 9 wide they're carrying forward, 1 set of single prints and a price probe. ES and SPY, we go out with 1 set of single prints and a price probe. So I know people are going to be screaming excess at the day's high. It's possible, but more important than that excess is the monthly balance high. So here's what I think by Friday's close, each side wants to see. If you're a bull, you want to close above September's monthly high and hold where change took place today above A and B's poor high. If you're a bear, you want this to fail now that we just stretched the monthly balance high slightly and Friday close below A and B's high from today. If you do that, yes, the weekly would be up. The daily might still be up. But at least initially, you fail that coming out of a 5-month balance high. So that's 2 very important levels by Friday's close. I had a good day early. All from the long, nope, that wasn't all from the long side. A, C, D, I longed and did okay on them because I said there's no way. I didn't think we were going to hold trend down. So I did okay when they pushed in. Then when D pushed up, I shorted it, thinking we'll hold the one-time frame for a little bit. Made money on 2 lots, lost on 1. So in the morning, I made money on 7 lots, lost on 1. The only trade I took in the afternoon was when K did rip down to those single prints, and I took just a 1 lot. I thought that was a visual area. I only held it for 4 points. Plus, at one point, we had some really good taper initially, which got taken away. Boy, oh boy, I wish I held it for more than 4 points because I could have gotten 30 points. What am I saying? More than 30 points, 80 points out of it. But again, no big deal, and I just watched KL&M just rip all over to the upside. So it was a good day overall. As far as destinations, in SPY, we have today's high, 413.67, and then single prints up from August 26th of last year, 413.68 to 414.40. Please write these down because you haven't had them in a while. I'm not doing them again. Then we have another set, 414.91 to 418.05. That's over $3 from August 26th. And then 419.64 weekly high and filling a gap at 421.22. That's a 126-point gap. For the downside, price probe, L's high, 411.81. Then single prints. This is a large set, over $2.50. 409.12 to 406.43. L's low to A's high. And then today's low of 402.35, and that 1 penny of single prints from January 31st at 402.34. ES single prints to the downside. I'm sorry. Price probe first. L's high 44.25. Single prints, they start at 17 and get filled at 89.75. Today's low of 48.50 and then a daily low of 33.25. For the upside, you have today's high of 63.25. Single prints 63.50 get filled at 87 from back on August 26th of last year. Single prints 06.25 to 20.75. 10 wide at 36.75. 45.75 from August 19th, and then 61.75 daily high, filling the gap at 64 from August 19th. Please write those down. Now let's go to the chart. So, here's the monthly. Look at that. One day doesn't make a month. But for now, look at that. First time in over a year we're above that trend line, aren't we? And look at this, from the COVID trend line that we had stayed above and then got below. So that's our next hurdle to get over. But for now, the monthly is still balanced. Why? Because all we did is take out September's high by under $2. I'm not ready to call the monthly up yet. Let's see how the month progresses. Right now, we stretched a monthly balance high. Okay? Weekly, firmly up, firmly above the trend line. Things are changing here? Quite possibly. And then on the daily, we come out of a 4-day balance to the upside. Above the trend line, not way above, well, pretty above the 20. Look at the way the 20 just crossed not only the 50, but the 200. The 50 is about to cross the 200 to the upside also. So our first moving average is a 20 down at 396.19. So we're $15 above it. So again, do you understand why Friday's close is so important to me? Because I think it's going to prove whether buyers really do have legs in this or not once we take in some more information and then all the big earnings are out and the Fed's out of the way for the month and things of that nature are out of the way. Well, what should the market continue doing? Grinding higher then. We're going to have possibly our highest volume of the year so far by the time the overnight is done, and we definitely have the largest range of the year. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. I hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.